Life has been testing the shit out of me this week, man. And it proceeds to keep testing me, even into the evening hours of Saturday night, which is right now. But before I get into all that, if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you've never seen my face, never seen one of my videos, my name is McKenna. I own a digital media company called Studio SB Creatives. And today, I just want to tell you what's been going on in my life, man. It's been a hard week. It's been an annoying week. It has been a trying week. So to kick things off, Monday, Tuesday, great, smooth sailing, nothing out of the ordinary, just working, doing my thing. And then Wednesday comes around. And Wednesday started off really strong. I'm driving to my shoots. I'm getting everything done. I'm ahead of schedule. I had a client who offered to make me lunch on the way to my last shoot of the day. And by this time, it's, I think like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So eating my lunch on the way, everything's good, windows down, music blasting, having a grand old time. And then I get to my shoot, and right as I'm about to go inside, I realize that I don't have my camera. And I didn't have my camera because I was fidgeting with my flash, because it has been giving me issues. And I was like, I don't know what happened. I thought it was in my passenger seat the whole time. I was calling the client from my previous shoot, trying to figure out if I just set it down somewhere while I was messing with my flash. And I'm like, what did I do with that thing? And I'm like panicking. I'm like, I thought I had it. I'm looking everywhere in my car. I'm looking under the seats. I'm trying to retrace all my steps. And I'm like, how did I lose it? I always have it on me. There's no way. I had to have set it down like in her driveway or something, like on a bench or something. And I'm trying to think, and I can't remember where I set it down. So I have to drive an hour back to the shoot that I had just come from to try and look for my camera. And I'm still panicking. And I'm like, I was like, did I leave it on my car? No, I didn't leave it on my car. On my way back to the shoot, I'm calling a camera place just in case. I'm like, hey, do you guys have any Canon R mounts, in stock right now? And they're like, yeah, we actually have one Canon R6 on the shelf right now. I was like, all right, cool. And as I'm calling this camera shop, I see something on the side of the road. I'm going like 60 miles an hour, 60 something. And I see something on the side of the road. I'm like, no. So I spin my car around, drive back a little bit, and I pull off on the side of the road. And sure as and my R6 is just sitting on the side of the road, absolutely destroyed. And I'm like, no. I'm picking it up, I'm checking it, I'm looking, battery's gone, lens is gone. I pop open the tab, I'm like, even my memory card has been knocked out. It looks like the camera's been run over, like 3 or 4 times. The back's popping off it. Like, it's a mess, dude. And I'm like so upset. Like, not only that my camera is destroyed, but also that I'm about to have to go spend like $3,000 right now to fix this problem and, basically restart my entire day that I had been working from 8 until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. At this point, it's like 2. And I'm just like, I am so angry and mad and upset that I didn't even know what to do. I was just like, I was so out of it that I was just like muscle memory autopiloting through the rest of my day. But, I called the shop and they had the R6 in stock. They actually had an R6 Mark II, so I upgraded. I would have liked to have done that on my own terms, but, that's life. So I finished my shoot. I got through everything. And I spent like the next day and a half. I mean, it's only Saturday. It's been 3 days. And I'm still very upset. Mostly that I just had to spend that much money at one time with no planning, warning, no mental preparation. So that was cool. And then even today, I am being tested even more because I literally, right before recording this video, and I'm talking like not even 30 minutes ago, I finished up my Saturday super early today. I just finished eating dinner. Everything's been going smooth. So I'm like, all right, I've been wanting to shoot some music videos, and I have to shoot for myself. I don't have anybody who's going to shoot my videos for me. So I take my camera, I go out, it's like golden hour. I find a secluded area, I park, I get everything set up, start shooting, I'm recording, everything's going well. On the very first take, like almost to the end of it where I would have gone back to the camera, I'm looking away and then I'm looking back just long enough to watch my tripod with my brand new $3,000 camera just fall over. And I'm like trying to reach out and grab it, and I just can't. I'm too far away. So, my screen's out. I have everything mounted on the top, and I just watch my whole life. I'm like, oh, no. And so I'm freaking out. My heart's beating. I'm shaking. I run over to it like it was a toddler that just fell over. And I look at it, and it's all scraped up now. And I'm just like, oh my God, bro, can I please catch one single break? Just one. And I think the break that I caught was the fact that aside from the minor scratches, bumps, and bruises, everything still works, everything functions, so we're good. I'm still pretty upset that, this thing is fresh out the box and it's already hit the pavement. And what irritates me more is now I was super careful. Like I have been babying this thing for 3 days. Haven't thrown it, haven't tossed it, haven't even put it in my bag, And again, life just decided that I needed one more thing to be stressed out about. And that brings me to the moral of this story, which is when life throws you curveballs, you have to learn how to adapt. Like, when I found out my camera was destroyed and I was on the phone with the camera place, I wasn't in a frame of mind where I was acting out of emotion. I was acting very rationally because I was presented with a problem that very quickly needed a solution. Otherwise, it was going to domino and snowball into bigger problems. Luckily, that camera shop had what I needed. Otherwise, I would have had to have found another solution, but, everything got handled. And when life does things like that to you, you need to be able to adapt and take your emotion out of it to the best of your ability and just focus on, solving whatever problem you are being presented with at that time. And if, you all of a sudden you have 10 different problems, start solving them one by one. Easiest to hardest, hardest to easiest. I would recommend easiest to hardest just so that you have less and less on your mind, but learn to adapt and it will save your life. That is applicable in, your in business, in your career, social life, whatever. Like, life is unpredictable. That is a given. And you need to be able to prepare for that unpredictability. I don't think that that's a word, but you get the point. There's a quote that I just saw. And essentially what it said is, basically it said, plan your peace because pain comes unexpectedly. And I was like, damn, that makes a lot of sense. And it goes back to the video I made like 2 weeks ago where I was talking about enjoying the little things, telling you to do the thing, go out, take the trip, buy the item that you've been wanting, plan your peace. Make things happen in your life that you want to do, that you want to experience, that you want to have, because those unexpected moments that life throws at you, those moments of pain, those moments of, erratic whatever, you're not going to be able to plan for those. Those will always come unexpected. And you will always have to handle them when they pop up. And that might set you back from, your plans of peace if they're not fully planned out. Like if you want to take a vacation and you buy the plane tickets or whatever it is, and life throws something at you, unless it is a colossal issue that has now made it so that you can't enjoy that piece, you're not refunding those plane tickets. You're not giving them back. You're not canceling that trip for what would most times be considered minor inconveniences. So that is what I have for you today. Learn to adapt to life's unpredictability and plan your peace, because those moments of pain will come without warning. So there you have it. That is pretty much all I've got to say, but I wanted to share that experience with you because I feel like some of you might be going through something like that, and this might be the words that you need to hear right now. So with that being said, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to tell me about the very terrible, awful week that you've had, go ahead and leave me a comment. Or if this video helped, leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, you want to see what crazy adventures I get up to in the future, because there will be some crazy adventures in the future. Granted, my stuff doesn't keep breaking and setting me back financially. Or if you just want to see more of my face, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.